Good morning. It is day 9 on my Camino, and today I am going from Najera to Santo Domingo de la Calzada, which is a little short of 21 kilometers. It's about 7:30 in the morning right now. I'm just finishing up getting ready. We'll be setting off soon. Foot feeling really good so far this morning. Fingers crossed that it stays that way. It finally last night started to have the pain decrease. So that's good. A little bit long day. We'll see how it goes. Passing through a golf course at the end of the day today that I know my husband is going to want me to stop at and take pictures. So I will be doing that. Supposedly a pretty easy day in terms of terrains. Hopefully that's true. So let's get going. Been walking for about 40 minutes. My feet still feel pretty good. Back out into vineyards. You can see here the water delivery system that they have, which is supposed to be pretty sophisticated. Beautiful morning, overcast, cloudy, but the temperature's nice, not a lot of wind. Good morning for walking, I think, as I get started again. It's interesting after taking a day as a break when other people didn't. It's almost like you're starting over again because you don't know anybody anymore. But that's part of how it works. You meet more people and it's fine. Looking forward to that part of it. A quick comment on the importance of proper bag fitting. I was realizing that my back was getting a little sore, which isn't typically how I feel. And I thought, my hip straps seem to be a little loose. So I tightened my hip belt, put more of the weight on my hip. It took the weight right off my back. So something to really keep monitoring as I walk to make sure everything is fitting correctly. We're coming up on the next town, which is Accommodation. Accommodation is about 6 or 7 kilometers from Najera. So I think this will be a good place to get some breakfast. Made it to Accommodation before 10. That's pretty good pace for me. Faster than normal, that's good. It's just starting to sprinkle a little bit. So that's definitely a good sign to find some place to sit down for a bit. Time for some breakfast. I have a croissant with chocolate, a colacao, which is like a hot chocolate powdered mix. And here's where I am, sort of a diner kind of place. That was a good about half-hour-ish stop. It's 9:20. Got my rain jacket on because, well, it seems to have stopped raining. Hopefully it won't start again, but we've got it just in case. Got about 9 kilometers to the next stop. Here we go. This is a section that isn't super peaceful. It's right next to a major highway. I think we go along this way for quite a while. So this isn't quite as much fun, but maybe a good excuse to put my earbuds in and listen to some music instead of trucks going by. We're leaving the vineyards behind, getting into more grasses. I think we go up and over that hill over there. I think I'm about halfway through this long stretch. Just came up this hill, turned around, saw this beautiful view. Sometimes it makes going up the hills worth it, even when they suck. Not complaining. Got up to the top of this hill, and there's the next town. Thank God. We're coming up on the golf course now, that's just before the next town, which is Tiruena. That must be the driving range. Putting greens. Got my midday break. Sitting at the golf course. Alright, so that was a good break. Time to get moving again. I have about 7 kilometers until the next stop, which is my final stop. My foot is hurting a little bit now. I think part of the problem was I was walking with a guy from Brazil who I could tell really wanted to practice his English, so I talked with him for a while, which was nice. It was a great conversation. It was fun. But he was walking a little faster than I really wanted to, and I stayed with him for a while until eventually I felt like I just really couldn't anymore, and then he went on ahead. But I think that aggravated my foot a little bit because I was just going faster than I really should have been. So we'll take it easy these last several kilometers, and I think it'll be fine. It still doesn't hurt as much as it did a few days ago, so I think I'm okay. Definitely just coming out of suburbia. Looks like a lot of planned developments. A lot of them look like they're not even occupied yet because they're kind of shuttered up. So it must be a new area. There's Santo Domingo, almost there. This has been a really nice stretch out in the middle of nowhere. Not too many walkers around, easy trail. This is how I like it to be. Finally made it into the city center. That was a really long slog from the time that I first saw the city in the distance as I came over that hill. Usually when you see a town, you're there pretty quickly, but this one wasn't that. And then you had to go through an industrial area and the suburbs, but this is a bigger city, so that's to be expected. So a few things I have to do. I need to find an ATM because I'm almost out of cash. I need to find somewhere for lunch. It's about 2 p.m. if I didn't say that already. And I need to find my hotel, which is the direction I'm heading right now. Got my cash. Here's my hotel, the Room Concept Hostel. Here's my little room. There's no view over there, it's just the street. And then the bathroom. Simple, hopefully comfortable. Finally getting my pizza. This is just 4 cheese, and I had them add corn. And then I have an orange Fanta. That pizza was just what I've been wanting. It was very good. Now back to the hotel, and it is definitely time for a siesta before I go do some sightseeing later this evening. This is the crypt of Santo Domingo de la Calzada. always live chickens here that are part of a legend that goes back a long time, but they always keep descendants of some original chickens here. Well, that was a very impressive church. I enjoyed that a lot. The crypt, that was really cool. All the colors and the mosaics, I love that. So my ticket got me entry into the couple other buildings that are on this square over here. So let's go see if they're open. This is the Iglesia de Nuestra Señora de la Plaza, the Church of Our Lady of the Plaza. The plaza, I'm assuming, being the one out there. And it's an ermita, which is like a small church. This is the Plaza Mayor. What a great little square. I love this. It'll pull around behind and we'll be able to see the cathedral. This is great. Just finished dinner in another great little town. Tomorrow, moving on to the next one. Thanks for watching.